Thanks for joining me today in my autumn fall home decor video. Today I'm going to be going around the house and taking down any remnants left from summer. So I had lemon and bumblebee type theme, lots of yellows. So I'm going to be taking that down, having a bit of a clean, and then getting out my autumn home decor and starting to put it out. I'm not going to be covering Halloween type decor in this video, just autumn, fall, kind of like oranges and browns, so leaves and pumpkins and all of that good stuff. So if that's something that you'd like to see more of, stick around and I'm going to show you everything. One thing that I love is the 4 seasons. I love the fact that we have that change like every 3 months or so of the year, because it keeps things interesting. I know that summer and having the nice sunshine can be wonderful while it's here, but if you had that all the time, it would get a bit boring, and I've kind of experienced that firsthand, because when I worked on cruise ships many years ago, I once had a situation where at the end of the summer in the UK, I flew out and joined a ship that was cruising around the Caribbean all throughout the British summer. And then when I flew home at the end of that contract, it was coming into summer again in the UK. And I thought that this was just the perfect situation because I've always loved my sunshine. But actually what I found is when finally I did then experience autumn and winter, I realised how much I'd missed it and how much those changes that roll around affects our lives and how much joy it can bring us going through those seasons. And it makes you appreciate the sunny days even more when you don't have them all the time. So looking ahead to autumn then, the things that I really love about autumn are cozying up by a nice warm fire, maybe getting a nice hot mug of tea, coffee or hot chocolate, also soups at lunchtime, all of those kind of things, and just getting cozy, getting some nice cozy throws out as well to put in the living room so you can snuggle up under them while you watch a good movie. I also love some of the seasonal television changes as well. I don't watch a great deal of television, but there are 2 shows each year that I pretty much watch religiously, one being Love Island and the other is Strictly Come Dancing, and that always starts around about mid-September, and then I think by about the start of October it's going weekly by then, and I just love it. I've always loved dance. I did dance when I was younger. I did ballet and tap, but I just love all the colourfulness of it, the fun of it, and our whole family watches it, so we have a bit of a chat between us and we run a family sweepstake to see who might get the winning couple each year, and it kind of keeps it a bit interesting. So all in all, I love autumn as a season. I'm really looking forward to it this year, especially because since last year I've really started getting more into doing home decor. We started a very small autumnal collection last year, including making my own autumn wreath for our front door, and this year I'm excited to put it all out again and maybe just add 1 or 2 bits to my collection. My philosophy with home decor, especially seasonal home decor, is just to add a little bit each year, not to go crazy and buy loads all out. Partly because I find that's a more joyful way to do it, because each time you add something new, you appreciate it more if it's just 1 or 2 pieces rather than lots. And secondly, because I'm thinking of a budget, I don't like to spend too much money on home decor at any one time, even though over time obviously a home decor collection could get bigger and therefore be worth more. So yeah, I'm going to get to it now and get on with, I think I'm going to put my autumn mantelpiece sign up and get the autumn wreath out on the front door. So let's get to it.
So the first thing that I did was got my autumn sign out and started putting that up on the fireplace there. You can see we've got a fire guard there now to protect Finn from getting all the coal, so I was just straightening it and getting it looking good above that. Really love this sign. Then I headed into the kitchen. I'd got my autumn box out of storage. That's the sign I made last year for the box. And then I was just having a good old root around inside to see what I got, and I dug out some candles, and I was quite excited to unwrap the things I put away last year because some of them were new to me last year and I couldn't quite remember what I had. Here we go, a ceramic orange pumpkin man, here he is, and actually there's a little switch underneath so you can turn that on and he looks really fabulous when he's all lit up. I thought that he would look perfect on my tiered tray this year. Also got some candles. I think I discussed these in my last YouTube post. I was trying to decide which ones were right for early autumn. Oh, and I thought I'd just pop in here a couple of clips of when I popped to TK Maxx and some of the fabulous autumn finds in there. I love going around the candle section and the cushions and just basically seeing what they have that's new in. There's some really cute autumn and Halloween stuff that they've got. I was actually looking to see if I could find some Ray Dunn mugs, but they didn't have any of those in. This section here, that little ghostie in the background caught my eye, as did this plate. But ultimately, I came back to this little ghostie. Isn't he just the cutest thing? I wish I got him. I left him on the shelf. I should have got him.
I thought I'd just share with you a couple of the autumnal scents that I've got. Now, I've had this candle for a few years. I no longer know where I got it from and I haven't burnt it yet, but it's perfect for this time of year. It's called Autumn Night Fragrance Candle. And you can see it's in this gorgeous blue glass candle holder. So I'm going to try and give that a go this year. The other one that I've got is called Warm Amber and Fig, and I haven't even opened this box yet. This is a Sainsbury's home candle, but it will be from either last year or a few seasons ago, so they may not do it anymore. And I'm trying to decide whether this is autumn, October, Halloween time, probably not, but a little bit too nice for Halloween time because that needs to be a little bit darker and more smoky, I think, or whether it's Christmas. So maybe when I actually open the candle and see what the holder looks like, it will give me an idea for whether I use it now in autumn or whether I save it for Christmas, when I will be going with the candy cane red and white theme this year, just to give you a little hint of what to look forward to. Another area that I like to decorate now with seasonal decor is this sideboard area in our dining room. Now, our dining room really is quite a mess at the moment because it's kind of part an office, part a bit of Finn's plaything storage, and it's also got our outdoor sofa cushions inside at the moment in case it rains. However, this area here I love to decorate. At the moment it's still got our summer decor on it, so I'm going to be taking that away, giving this all a nice clean and deciding how I can decorate this with more autumnal colours.
So you can see me here starting to put away all of the summer things, those little sunflowers. I found a box full, popped those away. Then I put away the turquoise gin glasses and the yellow bottles, basically just clearing the space down so I could give it a little bit of a clean. Once I'd done that, I started putting everything back, and I was having a think about what colours that I wanted. I was kind of going for darks and browns, oranges. I would have loved to have some themed cocktail napkins to put out, but I didn't have any, I haven't got any this year. So I just found these black ones that I felt were more fitting for the season and popped those out. Then I found these Halloween skull glasses, popped those out as well. Finished the area off perfectly. Next I came into the kitchen and it was time to get out my autumn wreath I made last year from storage. The first thing I needed to do was pick out all the bits that have fallen off it during storage, and so I got my glue gun out and glued them back on. And then I used these cable ties I think it was just one actually, to attach the hook that goes over the door, just in case it gets windy, to stop the wreath blowing away. It's a little bit of a fiddly operation, but I got there in the end. See, there I am, holding it by the hook. And the next job is to go and hang it on our front door. Here we go, up it goes. Always fun to put the wreath up at a change of a season. Just getting it in place. Wow, I love how it looks on our front door. Goes beautifully against the duck egg blue. And it just looks so colourful. So pleased with that wreath. Next, I came back into the kitchen. Thought I'd just show you what our windowsill is looking like. I don't have a great deal of just autumnal decor. There's more Halloween. So I put most of it on the tiered tray. You can see that here. That little cat and also the witch's hat you're about to see, they're actually salt and pepper shakers that I picked up from TK Maxx that I thought were perfectly sized for a tier tray. And the mug Hocus Pocus and the fall candle are both new this year, both from TK Maxx. And I popped in a couple of mini pumpkins from last year. I've got some of my existing Radon mugs that aren't really autumn themed, but I like having them on the tiered tray. And I thought I'd just show you our full selection of syrups, and I've pulled forward some of the ones that are a bit more seasonal for this time of year, so your gingerbreads and your hazelnuts and butterscotch. Right, and then it was time to head into the hall. We have this console table. I like to do a little bit of a decor spread on here, but first off I wanted to make sure it was nice and clean and dust free, so give it a good old clean, and in the display section as well. Got some little pumpkins I put back in, and then just tidying up that drinks mat that I tend to use to put a vase on to protect the glass. So put these flowers on. They're fresh flowers, so they'll be going pretty soon, but they're just getting near their end there, I think. Popped out my pumpkins around it and decided to switch them around, as you do. For now, I've been resting a welcome to our home sign on this console table. I may get it put up on a wall at some point, but for now I think it looks quite cute there. And I was so excited to change the O over to the Halloween or autumn one, because it's the first year that I've gotten to use this Mickey pumpkin, and it just makes such a difference. It just changes the feel of the season when you put that different O there. It's such a tiny thing, but it looks so cute, and of course it's Disney, so I love it. This pumpkin with the spider I got last year, I do love it. That black one, I'm never quite sure where to put it, but I sat him there for now. And then I found that's the candle from Sainsbury's. I got it out and decided it was definitely an autumn, not a Christmas candle. I lit it and it smells divine. I think later on I actually end up moving that black pumpkin. I decided it didn't quite go with the theme in the hall. Very happy overall with my autumnal area in the hall. It's a lovely welcome into our home.
Well, that pretty much wraps up my autumn home decor video. I hope that you've enjoyed having a little look around our home and seeing the little touches that I add to welcome in the autumn season. No doubt, as this season goes on, I'll be adding a few more little pieces or crafting some pieces as the mood takes me, and certainly as we get towards Halloween and the end of October, I'll be adding some Halloween decor. No doubt I'll do a separate video on that one. If you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like. I'm a really new channel, and every like and subscription that I get really helps me out. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video with more lovely home decor and Disney content. I'm going to say bye for now.